Our fourth and final selection in today's episode sees 14th place Newcastle playing host to 2nd place Manchester City. And Newcastle, they were well beaten in their last match against Brentford. Whilst Harvey Barnes scored to put the Toon ahead in the first half, they really fell away in the second period. Kevin Schade scored the equaliser, with Igor Thiago's brace killing off the game, 3-1. In terms of form, it's now back-to-back 3-1 losses for Newcastle, where they've surrendered, and in both games they surrendered a lead and fell apart in the second period. Slightly longer term, they've lost 3 of their last 4 matches straight up. They host a Manchester City side who put Liverpool to the sword in their last game. Haaland opened the scoring after just 29 minutes, which atoned for his penalty miss earlier in the match. Nico González doubled the advantage going into the half-time break, and then man of the match Doku twisted the knife to score his goal and make it 3-0. When we take a look at the numbers, Manchester City did create a higher quality of chances, but considering the XG for the missed penalty, perhaps Liverpool weren't as thoroughly outclassed as the scoreline would indicate. Nevertheless, it's 3 points for Manchester City, who are snapping at the heels of Arsenal in second place. In terms of form, it's back-to-back wins for the Citizens, and they've also won 5 of their last 6 Premier League games. When we take a look at the head-to-head records, the last match between these sides took place in February earlier this year. Manchester City dominated in a 4-0 win, coming out on top in every major win predictor statistic. The goals came from James McAtee and a Omar Marmoush hat-trick, and when we take a look at the longer-term records, Manchester City are unbeaten in the last 12 matches, winning 9 of these games. Where we focus on the matches just played at St James's Park, Man City are unbeaten in the last 6 encounters, and for Newcastle's last win, we have to go back to January of 2019. Sergio Aguero's first-minute goal was overturned in the second half by Salomon Rondon's equaliser and Matt Ritchie's winning penalty. My prediction for today's game is that Newcastle have struggled of late, and they're hosting a resurgent City side who are fresh off manhandling the reigning champions. City also have the better head-to-head record, and whilst I'm very interested in backing them here, however, when we take a look at the head-to-head record, the 3 draws in the 12-game unbeaten streak for City have occurred at St James's Park. Additionally, momentum between the sides will have broken up during the international break, so I will be disciplined here, and instead of backing Man City outright, I'm going to be laying Newcastle for a full stake to round off today's episode.